urbanisation, the politics in the north, these are issues that citizens in the north really, really care about because they really, really affect their everyday life.
Yeah, but
they affect the everyday life.
To be honest, you saw the reaction yesterday. There was a standing ovation for Father McGill. Now, let me speak. He wanted the politicians to get up and try and get the assembly going. That requires compromise. So all I'm trying to do this morning is work out your red lines. The standalone Irish Language Act obviously remains a red line. I'm just asking you if the DUP position on marriage equality is now also a red line for Sinn Féin.
The issues, I'm not even describing them as red lines. These are issues that need to be resolved. I don't think you need to dramatise it, Miriam.
Well, we need a resolution. I'm trying to work out where a compromise
I was about to share my idea with you, if you will allow me. The fact that marriage equality, that language rights, that the Stormont House apparatus, that those matters need to be resolved is not new to anybody. My God, we've talked these issues around and around for months, and we did land on a compromise. Just remember that. We landed on a compromise, and unfortunately the DUP couldn't bring it over the line. Those issues still need to be resolved, and it is my view, given the fact, and having listened to Father McGill, but before Lyra was murdered, before Father McGill spoke, it was my view in any event that given that the DUP aren't prepared to lift these issues and resolve these issues with us, the governments now need to step in. They need to meet urgently, I believe, in the form of the British-Irish Intergovernmental Conference, and they need to map out the answers to these questions.
Okay, let me come back in there now. Let me come back in there. He wasn't speaking to the government, he was speaking to the politicians. We all know that the DUP grassroots could not accept that compromise in February 2018. So what I'm trying to work out this morning is if you do go back in even to parallel talks with the DUP, will you accept that an Irish language standalone act, even incorporated with another act, is not going to be acceptable? And can you shift on that?
Well, if you're asking me, are we going to capitulate on behalf of citizens in the north to people who wish to hold back progress in every form, to people who do not wish to make room for others in an open democratic society, then the answer to that is no, Miriam. We will not capitulate on that, and I would suggest to you this business of parallel processes and so on doesn't actually meet the challenge as articulated by Father McGill, because the challenge was and remains to talk, certainly, to engage, certainly. There's never been an issue
with doing that. So am I hearing Sinn Féin says no?
Miriam, no, you're not hearing that.